Okay, Geminis, the overall energy of this reading is the Seven of Cups. There's confusion and love. It's about, what cup to choose here. All these cups have something else in them. Because up here in your highest energy, I have to show you right now, is a Four of Cups. So you're wondering, you're not reaching out, you're not accepting this love offer because you're wondering if it's one of these. Because all these cups here has something else in them. There's not enough room for love. And I think you have found that out in prior relationships. So you are hesitant about this love offer coming in. It could be somebody you already know who is trying to come back in. Right next to this Four of Cups, the offer coming in might include an apology. It might be a new offer. But whatever it is, you're confused about it. You're uncertain, so you're hesitating. Next to the Four of Cups is the Nine of Swords. I'm really feeling more and more like somebody's trying to come back in that once broke your heart. This is thoughts of clarity and truth that were torturous. This is someone sitting alone, and these thoughts, it's like, how could they do this to me? Why didn't I see this coming? It's thoughts like that. So it's right next to that Four of Cups. I think someone's trying to come back in and you're wondering if it's just one of those same old cups that you kept getting before. Next to the Nine of Swords is the Six of Pentacles. You were being breadcrumbed. They weren't contributing to this relationship like you were. It's like they were taking it for granted. They were throwing your scales off balance, and they only fed as little to this relationship as they possibly could. So because of them wanting to come back in, these other feelings are coming back. So under the Four of Cups is the Page of Wands. This is you. This is you speaking out about this new beginning that they're trying to start with you. But I think this time you're going to say what's really on your mind. It's about you're confused. You don't know if this can really work. And I think that's what you're going to speak about. It comes up from your feet. This is not an easy thing for you to talk about, but it will come out. And I think that's in your best interest here. You're holding that staff of new beginnings. So it's like, I don't know if I want to move forward with you. On the other side of the Seven of Cups, all that confusion you have there, is the Nine of Wands. And this is under that Six of Pentacles. So the Nine of Wands is being worn out, at your wit's end, not being able to take it any longer. It's like just feeling drugged through the mud, beat up, just, had it. So this Nine of Wands figure is looking at this confusion in the love, and it's right under that Six of Pentacles, getting breadcrumbed, having your scales thrown off balance, whoever's trying to come back in was not putting in the work before. But let's keep reading. I have a whole nother half to go here, plus these down here. So under the Page of Wands is the Six of Cups. This is a soulmate card. Now, they are a soulmate. We have many soulmates. They are. That's the connection between the two of you. Okay, you've known each other in another life, at least one other life. But see, this cup has a flower in it. Now, this is the kind of cup you really want. You might have known this person since childhood, previously, like teenage years, or even before. You could have even known each other as children. But this is under the Page of Wands. So this is what you're kind of speaking up about. It's about the love. They really didn't feed the love like they should have in this relationship. That's why it fell apart. And it caused you a lot of heartache. And you don't really want to go back there. But this is the love that you want to talk about. The connection. The soulmate connection. And you want to explain to them what is happening. And, what's on your mind. How it made you feel before. You trusted that cup of love before. And next to that Six of Cups is a Page of Cups. Now, this Page of Cups is right under the Seven of Cups. There's a cup with something else in it, okay, again. So it feels like what you really want to say when they try to come back in is that you thought that this was a sincere love offer. It caused you a lot of pain, threw your scales off balance. They weren't putting the work into the relationship they were supposed to put in. There is a special connection here, but it wasn't working because they weren't, their cup did not have enough room for the love that you needed in your life. There's a fish in it. And so this can also represent Pisces. So Pisces might be strong in your chart or around this reading in somebody else's chart. You're got all worn out because the love didn't feel like it was there. Under this 9 of Wands is the 5 of Cups. Gemini, you're looking at the spilled cups. Spilled cups of love that got kicked over. Very disappointed. Disheartened, it's just even down, depressed over it. But this is a card of hope. There's 2 full cups behind this figure. So if this figure were to turn around, they say 2 full cups rather than 3 spilled cups. So it sounds to me like there might be some sort of hope in this relationship, or that you're ready to turn around and see new love. Let's find out what's going on here. So wow, being faced with somebody coming back, wanting to, get things started with you again. And this is somebody who has caused you a lot of pain. If this doesn't sound like your reading, it's not. If it does, it probably is. Let's find out what else is happening here. Okay. We have the Judgment card up in your highest energy. This has been a spiritual lesson for you. Your guardian angels and spirit guides have been trying to teach you something. And I think it's how not to let this Knight of Wands type energy, someone who ran in and out of your life with the Wand of Passion, it feels like that's who's trying to come back in. So they're trying to teach you to, watch out for yourself and to take care of yourself. Put yourself first. I don't know if this Knight of Wands has changed. They might have. Let's find out as we go along. We probably can. But it's an in and out of your life type energy. Just kind of not really thinking about your feelings, just thinking about theirs. Next to the Knight of Wands is the 3 of Wands. This is looking out over the horizon. I feel like you waited and waited for them to come back. And waited. Holding on to a staff of new beginnings here. Staff of new beginnings. That might be also what happened here. They might have ran in, ran out, ran in, ran out, ran in, ran out, and then where are they? Type energy. And you kept waiting for them to come back. Maybe they even said they would. I'll be back. Well, yeah, they have some explaining to do in this reading. So, you're going to speak up. I have Temperance here. Temperance right under the Judgment card. Look, this is the same. Guardian angels and spirit guides. Teaching you a lesson, something spiritual that you really need to know about yourself for you to share when you pass on, so you can share it with the universe. You need it. It's just part of your process of living here on Earth. So, Temperance, guardian angels, spirit guides, mixing this potion back and forth, back and forth. They're trying to protect you. They're trying to keep you balanced. You got one foot in the emotional side in the water, one foot on the land. They want both your feet on the land. They want you to be grounded. So, they are trying to protect you. This is also a card for Sagittarius. Sagittarius might be strong in your chart or around this reading. But your guardian angels and spirit guides, this is a very spiritual reading. These two being here in your reading and right next to each other. So, they're trying to protect you and they're trying to teach you a spiritual lesson at the same time. Next to Temperance, we have the Emperor. This is the card for Aries. Aries may be strong in your chart someplace or in someone else's chart someplace around this reading. But this is about it's under the Knight of Wands. So this is somebody who is stubborn, kind of rigid in their thinking. It's like my way or the highway. And but they're very well liked and respected by others. Okay, this is the energy. It's right next to temperance, and they're trying to get you grounded. I think this is the person who's coming back in with that cup of love. I think they were stubborn and wanting to live this kind of a life, the Knight of Wands, and they were really sticking by their guns about that. But what's going to happen here on the other side, the Emperor, is there's going to be some truth said. A lot of clarity and truth. And you started, it looks like, with the Page of Wands. And what you're going to be speaking about is your truth on how this whole relationship made you feel. And you're going to get some truth from them because it's right next to their card. And being, waiting for your ship to come in, waiting for them to return. When they do return, I think you'll take advantage of it and have an honest and truthful and clear conversation. So under temperance here, your guardian angels and spirit guides is the Lovers. This is turning around, seeing the 2 full cups. It's on the back side of the 5 of cups. The 2 full cups, this is not only a soulmate, this is a divine soulmate. You've been lovers in another life. I'm not saying it was a good time. I'm just saying that you were lovers in another life. You have a very special connection. This is the card, your card, Gemini. So we know this is your sign in the reading, but also Gemini might be, one of their signs in their chart. Divine soulmate connection, and look, all the way down the line, we have guardian angels and spirit, all involved in this relationship. So do they want you to come back together? They might. But things would have to change, that's for sure. And they might do this conversation. I don't see it here, but I'm going to pull one more from this deck before I'm finished. Next to the Lovers and under the Emperor. The Emperor here and running in and out of your life, they were lying. They were being deceitful. So this deceitful energy is why, they might have had somebody on the side, but there was something else going on. They were hiding from you. That's why they were taking off all the time, if you're wondering. So that's something that should be brought up in your conversation here. Next to the 7 of Swords is a 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, I think they ghosted you. I think they ran out and never came back. It's right under the 3 of Wands, waiting for them to come in. So I think you're going to find out, this will be part of your honest and truthful conversation, is what happened to you? Why did you just disappear on me? You left me out in the cold. So it's a very spiritual card. It's a card of loneliness and sadness, of being abandoned type feeling. So this is what I see. They're trying to come back in. You don't just reach out and grab that cup. You have this conversation with them, and you're trying to get to the bottom of things. You need to realize what are their intentions here for reals. Right now, I don't see their intentions. It's not showing up. What's showing up is that you will be trying to get to the truth of everything that has happened and what they want to happen, how they see this relationship moving forward. What do they want from you? I'm taking out that other card, communication. Lots of it, back and forth, back and forth. The 8 of Wands, that is so important in this reading. So for May, this is your reading